Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time, we've made it to the new capital city that we're going to be exploring for a while, Brylehaven. It's the day before the big exhibition, and as you can see, our accommodations are somewhat lacking. Oh dear. Well, I suppose that's what happens when you show up late. Well, not late, just like one of the last ones to show.
Look at that.
If I'm done for the day, should I retire for the night? Yes. I'm eager to see how this goes. All right. Oh, god damn it. Nurse is drunk off his ass again.
Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
God damn it.
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Of course. Great.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Look, I'm just gonna, let's all stay calm. They'll come. Now, seriously, I'll just warp back. We'll grab the demon baby out of the castle, strap it to the freaking gauntlet runner, and teleport right into the middle of the ceremony. It'll be hilarious. Let's all stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
And splash some on Neris's face. I think he needs it more. Oh, god damn it. They're already here, aren't they?
What?
Yep. That's why he's sloshed. Hey, Barden.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
Yes! Congratulations!
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the gauntlet runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
Wait a minute. You only started drinking 5 minutes ago and you're already in the cups, Nurse? God damn. How much of a lightweight are you?
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
I'm just waiting for this to backfire. There's no way this is gonna go super smoothly.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to. It seems unlikely. I'd really rather not.
Yes, I intend to. Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Personally, I'm a little nervous. Ah, we're gonna use the big old Coliseum for this too, huh?
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
Oh boy, here we go.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
Are you shitting me? We have to be in the top 20?
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
Oh shit.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
No, didn't you just say that was the king and queen? Is that the queen of Montario in the big armor?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church.
Wait a minute, isn't that the lady who was doing the spying?
Better known as the Miracle Saint.
Yep.
Healer of all ills. Presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
Dude, I have no idea who she is either, other than the one scene we saw in her earlier.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
A healer, huh?
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
Wow.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
Oh dear, she's rambling.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Oh my gosh, she's still going, isn't she?
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
What?
Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
Sister? But you're different tribes and all that, huh? Interesting.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church, Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
My man brought dinner!
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
I mean, at least his has some use.
Hello, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start.
But hardly a test of, strength, my friend.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
Quite a few, I imagine.
I can. And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, The head of a hideous human!
That's an itty bitty human. It's a giant chicken head.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Yeah, see, like I said, we were just gonna strap the whole demon baby to the back of the runner.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladell, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
Oh. Something tells me he's not making the top 20.
Now, on to the next.
What the? Ho! Calamari! God damn, who brought... Got 2 different groups that brought dinner?
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful
Oh my
old
God.
city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering.
God damn, I thought you weren't even doing in the part of the contest, man! Bullshit!
Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised he's actually in the No, I knew he was in the contest. I mean, it's big enough.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
I reiterate, we should have brought the baby. It's fine, it's not looking great.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
And on they go. Probably we're being the last one, right?
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Don't want to call the name, nope.
Where's the head?
Hold your horses. Here she comes now.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges. This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
Oh, hold your horses. We'll get to the explanation.
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
Here we go.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
It's true.
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
That is very true. It is unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Nope.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth.
Oh,
A sanctoress would never.
See, I told you, we got to bring the demon baby. That would have added proof. Not to mention, it would be way more impressive.
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Yeah, but he don't want to admit it. Look at him.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? This is gonna be bad. He's gonna kill her right here and now.
What?
Yep.
Right here and now?
I knew it.
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise. I'll do my best.
I will. I promise.
Oh my god. Oh! Damn! In front of everyone, no less. Oof. I mean, holy
Well,
shit.
Folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls.
Yeah, that was brutal and just really makes me not want Forden in charge even more.
If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
God damn it. Fallon's just in this for the frickin' funds, isn't he? He wants the lulz. 49. Unfortunately, that's not the top 20. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this will eventually lead to saving the prince. Whew. No, he was right. That was definitely heavy.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
That's unlikely, but, good luck on him.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
That was still a good idea.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
Hello? Who are you? Oh!
We were passing on the course of a human hunt.
You gave a most distinctive showing.
Hey, Louis.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
You're a little short to be a right-hand man. Are you more like the left-hand boy?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Which means there's no room for you, buddy. Get lost.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Ooh.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
That's true.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right. We only righted a wrong. Yeah.
No. We only righted a wrong. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Oh, yeah. Shadow Guard, you probably would have had run-ins with Louis.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
After that little showing, I think we've got his attention.
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon. So stay in the city, would you?
Oh? Okay, now we've really got his attention.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Uh-oh. She's gunning for that Elder deck. I'm surprised my character's not blushing.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Oh, the snub on this guy.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
I always say I'm not sad to see Gladell getting snubbed. Not one bit.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
Not yet, but getting close. It's not a done deal. Might be a trap.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
So no better, but no worse.
And do we know where this formula is?
No. But knowing Louis, if it still exists, it's probably in his front pocket or something. You know, somewhere close by.
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's in his gauntlet runner. It's in his pocket. It's engraved on his body. No, it's in his pocket, most likely.
Would he keep it in his pocket?
I doubt it. I mean, what if it slipped out? Maybe somewhere less precarious. Like in his gauntlet runner?
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Fair.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
All right. What are we waiting on? Late night. Meanwhile...
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Oh. Forden has some history with the Elder, huh?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith.
Dude, that would be humongously biased.
After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
No, because the next king might literally just say, "It's my first decree, Sanctism is no longer the state religion, fuck off."
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours?
Goodness me.
Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty.
God damn it.
The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Yeah, no, I almost want to kick this guy's ass more than Louis. Almost, mind you, almost.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service.
Goodness
you do not
me.
bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
She's not all there, is she? I wonder if she'll be our team, if our winged team member.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
Oh dear.
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
My God, they're using her as a figurehead. I feel bad for her.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Cripes. I feel bad for Rella. All right.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man.
He showed up in the middle of the night?
Night prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this night prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
I'm sure we'll find it.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis had a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
That's quite possible.
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
All right.
Right then, let's be off to this night prowler.
Let's go. Oh, it's thunderstorming out. Lovely. The night prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town. I've heard. The ferryman should know how to get there. Oh, that memorandum just got a big old update. Start with peoples. Peoples. Oh, gods, all the peoples. Prince of Montario, an elderly rogue man who is prince of the Principality of Montario, the eastern country that is part of the 3 United Kingdoms. One of the 5 members of the Senate, he rushed to Grand Trad following the sudden death of the king. Montario has been the center of sanctism since annexation, and the ruling family, that is, the once royal family of Montario, has been devout sanctus for generations. Interestingly, it is perhaps due to the royal family of Montario's close ties with Forden's family that Forden was able to ascend to the highest position in sanctism despite being a rogue. The Prince of Oceania, one of the 5 members of the Senate, a Rosante man serving as Lord of the Principality of Oceania, the western country of the 3 United Kingdoms. He rushed to Grand Trad following the sudden death of the king. Nothing really interesting on him, huh? State Army General, one of 5 members of the Senate representing the army. Before the king's death, the highest rank one could attain in the royal army was general. The king then served as the military leader, uniting all the generals. With the king's seat vacant, the Senate needed an interim representative for the army's interests. Thus, the provisional rank of High General was created, so these responsibilities could be temporarily assumed by someone other than the king. Forden appointed this man to the position, and so for the present time, he represents the entire army. And the Igniter Consortium head, one of 5 members of the Senate, they represent the Igniter Consortium, an organization which oversees all things igniters in the kingdom. Though said to be an Ishka, their strikingly unusual appearance, including a magic igniter as an artificial right eye, makes it difficult to confirm by sight alone. Despite its name, the Igniter Consortium isn't actually an independent entity, but more like a shell company through which the Crown Theocracy extends its reach. It was they who arranged the Consortium's monopoly in the first place. The Igniter Consortium single-handedly manages igniter production, regulation, and military outfitting, as well as Mogla collection via accumulators, all while maintaining tight control over the spread of information regarding igniter creation and its inner workings, per the Crown Theocracy's direction, of course. It also sells civilian-grade igniters wholesale to Lycon Magic Association in Grand Trad. Joanna's true self, the Lady of Martyra and true criminal behind the series of kidnappings that rocked the town. She went mad with resentment after the old traditions dictated her child be put to death, but her wits returned after hearing from Heisme, who also lost his child for senseless reasons. She offered to be the head brought to the exhibition in place of Heisme, who would be cleared of his false accusations. The group trusted her to come to the exhibition on her own, which she did, to her credit, and died as a process. And Rella Signius, a young Ishka woman and magic healer officiated with the Crown Theocracy. Her mastery of healing magic is beyond her years, many calling her the best in the kingdom. She was even brought before the king to heal the prince, despite being no more than 12 years old at the time. Healing magic requires delicacy, making it difficult to wield through magic igniters. Thus, magic healers often move in wealthy circles throughout the kingdom. Despite her great abilities, Rella has long served as a healer for the common people in the capital. Her devotion to the public without regard for wealth or fame has led many to respect her, and she is often referred to with the title of Saint. Who else are we missing, huh? Oh, Katharina, a candidate in the tournament for the throne. A Parapus bounty hunter of unrivaled skill. Though some scoff and consider her promise to place bounties on the rich absurd, she has garnered modest support. Most of that support comes from the poor people of her tribe, but there's also a contingency who've come to support her after seeing she was a youthful beauty. God dang, so many of these. Julian Castilian, an Ishka candidate participating in the tournament. The second son of a noble family and child prodigy who was the youngest to ever gain a seat at the former Mage Academy. However, right as he made his breakthrough as the author of the innovative ideological book The Future of Magic and rose to fame, he expanded his platform as an animal rights advocate. His Gauntlet Runner, Arc to the Future 3.0, uses no animal-derived parts, but it lacks power. Okay. Night Prowler. A renowned tavern in the entertainment district of Brylehaven. One generally needs a referral from a current regular just to get in. Expensive, ornate, and lavishly decorated, its typically shady clientele provides a sharp contrast against its glitz. Probably should have not read that one yet. I'll be honest. Probably should not have read that one yet. Alright. Anglers Inn Square Night Prowler. That's what I want. Night Prowler. Oh, so you're the ones them brothers were talking about then. I've heard all about it, so go on. Hop right in behind me. Brothers? Oh. The 2 Parapists that were hanging with Louis. That's who she's talking about, most likely. Damn. It's a fancy looking place. Ah, I was right. It was these two.
Look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
Mm-hmm.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show.
Fair enough.
Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
Look who's talking. You look younger than I am.
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense.
Whoa.
That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
Hold on. Big brother, little brother. Big brother, little brother.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that.
Never heard of ya.
It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet.
Oof.
Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Oh boy. We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub. Oh my god, are we surrounded by Louis' men?
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Oh dear. I'd help anyone in need. I treat all tribes equally. I don't want to be king. Oh, goodness me. No, this is the one I'm definitely gunning for right now.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
Okay.
You'll answer the question from me too.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I admire Master Louis' power. I don't like Ford and Oris Church. I'm in love with Judah. I'm almost tempted to say this. But no. I am happy to say fuck Ford and the church.
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
Hey, that was not part of the plan.
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardell's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Damn, look at that angry face of his.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
All right, we got our in officially.
Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates.
Oh, don't worry. I don't plan on killing him. Yet.
We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and, well, you know how that ends.
I don't, but I'm pretty sure I don't need an explanation.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Well, the only two valid options are Gallica and Heisme. Gallica because she's teeny, and Heisme because he's stealthy. And we're all looking at Gallica.
Me?
Yep.
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
He still might question her absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Oh my goodness. Just hate losing all these days to not being able to hang out with the team. It's already sunset. Time flies so fast.
So?
Luis's Gauntlet Runner, the Caridris, is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there.
The ferry wants to take a ferry. Hang on. Memorandum again. The Charadrius, a military-grade gauntlet runner that Louis is based out of. The first gauntlet runner in history to achieve sustained flight, it was originally built to be a symbol and flagship of the Royal Army. Aside from being capable of flight, it also boasts a colossal frame as large as a palace, with a soldier crew far larger than most runners could sustain. Though the Crown Theocracy claims that the runner was stolen by Louis, the empty throne means it is currently impossible for anyone to charge him with treason. In fact, many soldiers under Louis do not hesitate to claim that they themselves represent the true Royal Army. Oof. And I imagine this is going to be the brothers, right? Yep. Basilio Magnus, a high-ranking member of Louis' faction and one of his closest aides. Trusts his older brother, Fidelio, absolutely. The brawn half of the Magnus brothers partnership, he's known as a nearly unstoppable bruiser on the battlefield when paired with his brother. And then Fidelio Magnus, a high-ranking member of Louis' faction and one of his closest aides. He and his younger brother, Basilio, are known as the Magnus brothers and are highly respected by lesser members of the faction. He's been a trusted aide of Louis since Louis' time in the army, long before the incident at the royal funeral. His being a parapus and high-ranking position naturally attracted criticism, but he's largely silenced those critics via his many military achievements. He's a brainy little shit, huh? Here we go.
Incredible.
Wow, it didn't really hit me until we got right up to it, but this runner really is huge.
Hey!
Oi, over here! Keep your heads out of the clouds, will you?
You bumpkins can fawn over the Caridris all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, what with the soiree is all. Soiree? What's that? Hey, Baz. How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give you the grand tour.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Louis, dead on the spot. Got it?
Sheesh.
Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louis is in the reception room, and you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Oh, goodness. How dangerous is this going to be, is the question. Why is Moore suddenly here? Why does this feel like I'm about to walk into a dungeon? Why does this feel like I'm about to walk into a dungeon? Ah, crap. It's because I'm about to walk into a dungeon.
Got it.
And here we are. Go on in.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander off. Until you get used to it, this place could be a real maze. I gotta think of a better voice for Basilio.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Louis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them, for now. So stand tall.
And yet...
And it's even treated as a dungeon. Except I can't swing my sword or anything. But there's a lot of people I could just be randomly talking to, huh? Take opportunity while I can. Get the new guy. Hang on a moment. You're an elder? Well, ain't that a rare sight. Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up, so be sure you pull your weight, you hear?
hello there.
Did you hear about what happened at the exhibition? Some elder kid showed up at Forden, they say. Oh, look, there he is. And apparently Lord Louis loved it. That kid's going places, I can tell you that.
You're not serious. Look at the hat.
Damn, is that true? Did Goodell really show up to the exhibition with the head of a human in hand?
Yeah, but the head was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the hell the point was. The point was Gladell is not that, dependable.
Hey!
Oh, it's you! I saw the exhibition. You put on quite the show. You really gave those Sanctus what for. And you're one of us now, aren't you? Well, cheers to new friends.
I'm gonna have to kill you later.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there. Oh.
What in the...
What was that?
Happens to everyone.
Is that some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism?
Yeah?
It keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Seems like a secure system.
I assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk freely around the runner? Then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit first. Or, take some keys from people.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We will need to acquire them then. Oi, already trading treacherous whispers among yourself, eh? Quit with the gossiping, get on already. Maybe I should try Alphino's voice for the little one.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I'd almost forgot what inside a glutton's runner. Quit looking around so much. Now, what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are new recruits. Oh, he's a biggin. So that's all it took, eh? A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
Oh, they got Lord Louis' approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself. Before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of
What? These peasants? Against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We can settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, Santh. Get your ass back to your post, that's an order.
Understood?
Yeah, just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I'll give you 3 days at most till you run home, tails between your legs. Xanther. He's gonna be a problem. You just gonna stand there, or you gonna move? Come on. He's a fun bunch, isn't he?
Here.
And this would be Lord Louis's quarters? Ah, just the reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
Alright.
I'm starting to go Scottish here. Lord Louis is waiting inside. Enter. And I still don't have the bigger guy's voice yet.
Hey.
Oh, guess this is my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive.
Okay.
You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Here we go.
He's testing us. What should I ask? What's your plan against Forden? Did you kill the royal family? So are you and Juna, Now, let's talk about Forden.
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
Whoa. Dude, remember the royal magic thing?
Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it. Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic? The king is not a god. There is always a way.
I mean, you find a way to kill Forden, you also hand us a way to kill you, so I'm not too against this.
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
What in the net?
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
Eh?
A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
I'm gonna do this and this thing's gonna explode, isn't it?
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
Oh, lovely.
You hesitate.
It's just...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
That sounds a little dangerous. It seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Hulkenberg, did you have to say that out loud and jinx us?
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
August 13th? Aren't we still in the middle aren't we at the tail end of July? That's a long time off.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
Lovely.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Okay. I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Meanwhile, back with Gallica.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Just wait at the door and someone will go through eventually.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
You are tiny. Hide somewhere tiny. That'll work. Though I think you'd rather be hiding somewhere close to the door so someone can open it for you. Oh. Or the air vents. The air vents work.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
Elevator. Oh.
Figures they'd show up now.
She doesn't want us here?
Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
Why is she hiding whatever that is?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed.
Oh.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear.
Oh.
How awkward for us both.
Oh, she's a smart one. I like her.
You mean...
Yes. You would hear these two gossiping.
Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula?
Holy shit, she has it? God, she looked right at us, I swear.
Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
Oh dear.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Oh.
It seems you worried for naught.
She's back.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found
found where the formula is!
Supposedly. I don't entirely believe that's the formula, but we'll see.
I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
Yeah, it is a dungeon. It is 100% going to be a dungeon.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Yeah, but you'd expect him to expect us to be there. Apparently the soiree will be held in the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning his runner are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time?
No, that's never gonna work.
We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Oh, that'll be me, most likely.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
Yep, lucky me.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
I don't think I have much of a choice. We'll have to make it work. You'll be in more danger than I, yeah, no shit.
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
With Louis right there?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Oh, that sounds good. Man, this has been a long day. By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
Ah, yes, he was rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Xanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning. Sounds good.
Look at that.
Alright, daylight. Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. 'Twould seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat the key out of them, and push forward.
Even so...
If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Luis's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table. Huh. This is a new challenge.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Infiltrating, short decisive battles. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You will need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All of the officers are quite strong and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance. Shit. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit.
Got it.
Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we'll have to do some digging before the day of the soiree.
Let's focus.
Quest start. 20 days. The infiltration route must be secured so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. If I steal the curse formula, the princess curse can be lifted. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms and inclement weather condition that may occur around Brylehaven. Meet with your allies in the Warship Harbor to infiltrate Louis Gauntlet Runner. The interior of Louis's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas. The crew quarters, the starboard corridor, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you need to gain access to Louis's quarters by the day of the soiree.
Let's head there.
Louis's Gauntlet Runner, huh? Oh, goodness me.
What now?
Hold up, I'm random. Annex War. A series of intermittent conflicts during the later half of the 6th century of the Ukrainian calendar fought between the countries of Uchronia, Oceania, and Montario until their unification. The war began with hostilities opening against Oceania, and after Uchronia united with Oceania, Montario followed. The largest scale battle fought in the war was between Uchronia and Oceania, called the Battle of Brylehaven. Fierce naval skirmishes broke out around the city with such intensity that they went down in history, passed down orally as valorous and romanticized tales of war. While there were many battles with numerous casualties in Ontario as well, they were short and fought far from populated towns, giving them less staying power. Even after the annexation, the momentum to seize independence remained throughout Oceania and Montario, and it was not uncommon for skirmishes to erupt. These were a stumbling block for post-war reconstruction and a headache for generations of kings to come. However, within a few years of Louis' ride to prominence in the state army, he had successfully thwarted the rebel factions and repressed the independence movement for the first time since the annexation, and that peace has endured. Huh. Well, I already see there's a quest giver over here. What do you have for me, madame?
Oh, what should I do?
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children?
Huh?
Sorry? Blood and children? What are you doing? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition. One that looked to be the same age as... Oh, they say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well?
Oh, what a pity.
During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. I need a special medicine to save them, but the shop's stocks are exhausted and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. I'll get them. You'll do it? Truly? I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from the fruit called the dragon thistleberry. I hear it grows in the Gracia forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place first, and inform it to me no more.
If you can help.
One dragon thistleberry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I'll need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it.
7, eh?
Let's give it a shot.
I need 7 samples of dragon thistleberry which grow in Gracia Forest to help make medicine. The informant at the tavern in Anglers Inn Square should know more about the forest. Ah, so that's where he is. And our first side location, which takes 2 days to get to. Lovely.
We'll face danger here.
Nice little
What is this? Inundo. Mostly populated by poor migrants from other nearby regions.
Here's where we...
Oh god, there's multiple quests around here. Alright, what do you want, little one?
Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me apprentice.
Huh?
Apprentice? Where's this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. So I wanted to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice.
No kidding.
Ah, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way. Like getting them something they like.
Yay!
Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers, like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from the city. That'd be boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower.
Huh?
Oh sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us?
Leave it to me. I don't have time. I'll do it. Come on.
Oh, you're really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower?
If so...
You can become Zeta's support in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king.
Yay!
Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter. Promise. I'll just wait here till you got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then.
All right.
If it's a flower from another city we need, I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firmus Church and ask?
Stop by the church, huh? Oh, it gives me tolerance. Sweet.
All right then.
There was also another quest over here to pick up.
Yeah?
Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yow! I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. That's so damn much I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind, generous soul could help me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow would bring it to me, I'd give him 15,000 reeve. Tell me more. Oh, fantastic! I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on... I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Wait a damn minute. Right, you were the candidate at the exhibition. Then that makes this easy. The thing I need's just a quick jaunt away if you got a gauntlet runner. So what's this item you're looking for? It's the pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. Of course I'll reward you, and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give it a shot.
The device is supposedly a specialty of Inundo. Which is the little village over here, right? Yep.
That's where you want to go.
Inundo is right here.
Perfect.
A village.
Lovely.
Outstanding.
I tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Ow!
You okay there, buddy?
Oh, looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts.
Let's give it a shot.
Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy that toothbrush as soon as we can.
All right then.
Alright, so where else can I go that matters? Where's the recruitment center at? I haven't seen that yet. There's our recruitment center. That's a new symbol. Is that a no, that's a church, isn't it? There's Leon. But quest first.
I'm in trouble now.
Ah, damn it all. My clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship.
Hey, what's got you hollering like that?
Oh, I'm simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I took monster horns and engraved them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to extend your technique.
Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently within the Forsaken Tower, there's a giant called Orgus whose horn surpasses all others. But that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve.
I'm in trouble now.
Why, I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the Exhibition of the Brave. If only someone like that was about. Fine. Man, we're getting a lot of quests for this. Oh, can it be? I thought I'd get a better look at you. It is. You're the young candidate that everyone is talking about. Yes, of course, you could save me in my darkest hour.
What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever. You're going to give us a reward for this, right?
Of course, of course. My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of town.
Please?
If you want more details, an informant would be your best bet. There'd be one at the Greatest Catch. You know, the tavern in the Inn District. This one doesn't have a deadline. Interesting. 25k and some courage, huh?
Great. Let's head to the Greatest Catch and speak to that informant then. That's the tavern in the Inn District, right?
It is.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Why are there so many quests? Why are there so many quests all of a sudden? And I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna watch as the freaking recruitment center's got like 2, right? I'm betting 2. I'm betting 2 new bounties in here. All right.
Welcome.
Let's see. Oh, Katharina. She keeps pressing me to raise your bounty rewards. Nice. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward money for completing bounties has increased. Too bad it's not past tense. No, okay, there's just one. Fatal Lich, Lamentable Dead.
This is what I got.
The bounty contact assignments for a Fatal Lich, the Apparition, a monster who's taken up residence at a cemetery in Brylehaven. He's made the graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. And it's not just undead that are under its thrall. Seems like it's also compelled a living beast to serve as its bodyguard, so you need to fight both at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough. I'll deal with it. Yes, I can handle this. But what I can't handle is my voice starting to fade here.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
Let's do it.
4 stars for you, huh? Oh, look at that. It went from 35 to 52 and a half. And where are you? Oh.
Let's see here.
Lovely. Oh. Alternate route.
And right there's a lab.
Interesting.
This place.
These connect.
Ooh.
So currently I could go boop, boop,
right
and
there's
boop.
this place.
And we've got more rival gauntlet runners walking around here.
There's a runner.
Got it.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, that's all of them, right? Page 1 of 1, yep. Okay, my friends, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for now. My voice is killing me. I'm exhausted. And oh boy, we have got some work to do. What are you? Oh, you're the mag broker, right? That's the symbol. Oh, look, there's somebody up on the stage. You know what? I want to see how much mag have I banked.
Hang on. What
I want to see how much mag have I banked here. How are the rankings looking?
Hey.
Forden in first, Louis in second. Has the gap widened a bit? Interesting. Godot's back in third. Maybe it's because of the increasing fervor over sanctism. I'm sure your name is going around, so hopefully your face will join theirs soon. And 1600 mag. Not too bad.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
Alright. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more fantastical racism. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.